Welcome back to the channel, everyone. In today's video, we are going to be racing around Road Atlanta in the Formula 4 cars. This is something that I don't typically race too often, so our I rating is lower and our safety rating is lower, so I expect these races to be a little bit hectic. Let's see what we can do. Let's jump right into the cars. We don't have much practice on this track, so let's just see how we can finish. I hope you enjoy. Make sure to like and subscribe so you can catch me actually live streaming these races as well. And you can come race with me while I'm live streaming also. So I hope you enjoy. Let's get right into the race. Here we go. The start of the race. I don't know how to launch this car, so that just shows how much experience I have. Let's see what we can do. Somebody side by side. Don't love to see that going into potentially like 3 or 4 wide here. I'm going to... Oh, I touched the grass on the outside. Please. Alright, we're surviving. Just need to get past these first couple of corners here. Gonna go on the brakes a little early. Just kind of coast into this. No reason to push. Cars going left and right. Jumping on top of each other. The leaders are way out in front. Have somebody side by side. Okay, we're good. We're good. Oh, this guy's going a little bit slow through this section. Oh. A little bit of a crazy start there. Have somebody side by side. I'm going to back out of this just because I want to survive. This guy's trying to give me a ton of room. Don't really know why he's diving to the inside there. Pretty terrible line from that guy, but... Oh, good. I'll take it. Alright. Well, the leaders are way out in front. We survived so far. Gotta watch for an early break here, I believe. Going very light on the brakes. I have a massive run on this guy. He's protecting the inside. Just gonna let out, kind of coast into this. Hopefully this guy backs off on the inside. There's the leaders making mistakes ahead of us. That's what we like to see. Little light trail braking, send it up the curb there. Hang on for dear life. Alright. That corner's a little bit awkward. I feel like it's third gear. I feel like I could actually push a little more pace to that last sharp turn that we just went through, but just not fully comfortable with the car yet. The leader's absolutely taking off. I thought that the leaders had crashed in front of us. It doesn't look like it. Lock in here. Hard braking zone here. Ooh, almost a little lock there. Could feel it. Don't really know how to save this car. It feels a little bit different from sports cars to Formula cars. Could I be the next Max Verstappen, though? We'll find out during this race. Especially if I take a couple of people out. It is really crazy just getting a feel for these cars and how much harder you can push them versus sports cars. Woo, a little bit of oversteer there. Got a little bit of a code brown. I can definitely push these cars a lot harder. I'm just not super comfortable with it still. I think I'm overslowing a bit there. Alright. This isn't the easiest track to pass on either, but we kind of need to pick up the pace here. And see if we can't get a pass on this guy in front of us. I think we have the pace as long as I can just stay consistent with it is more the issue than anything. Whoa, a little bit of a sliding there for no reason in my opinion, but I don't really know what happened there. Little light trail braking into that turn, full gas. That corner's so sketchy. Very easy to lose the car right there. There we go. Maybe stay in 5th there. I just can't, that part of the track I just don't feel confident in. I don't know what it is. I can't figure out if I want to be in 5th, 4th, 3rd, who knows. We'll get there one day. Hopefully one lap. We turned a 121.8. The last lap was actually pretty fast for our pace, I would think. Definitely don't expect to be the fastest driver on the track in this car. But I will take a free pass here. Give me a nice little double pass.
Just set your fastest lap of the session. Nice and smooth, you're running second.
Wasn't expecting to find myself in 2nd place here, but we'll take it. First time we've had somewhat of an open track. The leader's so far ahead, he's going to have to make a massive mistake for us to catch up to him. Full send over the curb. Oh, I missed my line completely there. Tried to push it a little harder and that did not work out great. Gonna have a huge draft from the guy behind us. May guard the inside here. That was crazy. That was a really good attempt at a pass.
You'll have less grip out there. Looks like your car is towed. You'll need to tow back to pit lane. Hold the reset button.
Well,
slow down. You got a penalty for cutting the
that was good. I don't really know what I was supposed to do right there. I stayed in my lane. I just blocked the inside and he just went for the ramming technique. I think we may have also just got a speeding in the pit violation. What was I supposed to do right there?
5, 3, 2, 1.
Overall, I feel like I played that pretty well. Let's see if we can get back into the race. We're only in 12th right now.
Go, go, go!
I feel like I overall had a pretty good play right there. He just decided to fully dive on the inside and smash us. But here we go. Got a guy coming. I just... He straight up left. I mean, what am I supposed to do right there? Anyways, let's put our head back down. We have front wing damage now. Not the greatest, but we're still fighting. That was nice, taking the turn that way. So much understeer right now. I don't know if that was a wing issue, but... Man. A little bit disappointing going from 2nd to... probably 16th now, I guess. Hopefully can make us some time and maybe get a top 10. We still have a good portion of the race to go. We still have 11 more minutes. Hopefully we just don't lose a ton of pace because of that front wing damage. Definitely not getting any safety points. Or incident points, I should say. Back to the grind. We are making up some time on these guys already. Let me know down in the comments if you think that was my fault on the turn where we got absolutely smashed the first time. Or was it his? we'll actually do a little bit of a review after the race to see if it was my fault or not. Because I'm actually curious.
You got a slow car on the right. There's an incident ahead. The car in front's gone off. Go left.
I almost did exactly what Craig did.
It's going well. Keep at it.
You know, I don't know if it's going well for us, but we'll take it. I mean, overall, I have raced pretty well. It's just that one little rear end from the guy behind us. Whether it was my fault or not, that's the only really mistake we've had this race. Visor's getting a little dirty. Kind of missed the apex there, but let's see. Full focus on catching Dwayne in front of us. See if we can make it happen. I am seeing a little bit of understeer there. I'm assuming that is the wing that we rear-ended that guy as soon as we came out of the pits. Can feel the difference in making that turn and into that one, just not having the same amount of grip, but that's okay. It looks like Dwayne and Lee are about to start battling, so hopefully that does happen. So they slow down just a little bit so we can hopefully catch them. So we're going to need all the help that we can get, especially when we take turns like that. My pace has slowed down tremendously. Not locking in here. Only thing we can really do at this point of the race is just drive as fast as possible and hope to catch up. We dropped our lap times down by a second and a half between the last and the one we just completed, so not a great section here. Man, this is where I'm just losing the most time on the track, I believe. I just can't find something consistent to do in that section. These cars are fun because you have to slide them into these turns. It's just such a... Racing, the Formula cars versus sports cars are just totally different because you're just like... In these cars, you're just 100% committing into everything, and it's just a different kind of commitment. It's like a... I'm coming into this turn sideways as fast as possible, and in sports cars, it's more of like controlling the car, it feels like. And these, you can just push hard.
The car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 20.93.
Missing the apex of that turn each time. I can't get it right. Did make up quite a bit of time on the guys in front of us, though. Getting closer and closer to getting them into the draft. How much time do we have left? 5 minutes. We still have a...
Incident ahead.
good chance of catching these guys. A little bit of an incident ahead. Maybe that'll help slow down at least one of them. Nobody going into the pits. They're still battling. That's what we like to see. Just keep on battling. It helps us catch up.
You got a slow car on the right. The car in front has gone off.
One of them turned right and a left.
Slow car ahead.
Hold on for dear life going over that curb. Hopefully Houston lets us by. He does. Thank you, Houston. Gonna get a little bit of a draft from Lee here. Kind of what we need. Come on, draft. Don't know if Lee has any damage here. They did get into a little collision in this third last lap. A little bit of a lockup from him there too. A little bit too much curve for me there. Oh, I thought he was going into the pits because of how inside he was going there. I've had those cones get stuck in my tires. I'm so glad that it didn't.
The leader is running 21.158.
Gonna get a little bit of a draft here. Definitely a better draft than last time. Hopefully he tows us into him. We still have, I would expect, 2 more laps. At least. Wow, we're not catching up any at all. I don't know if that's a my front splitter issue or if he's just, the draft is not that strong from this far away, but made up another 10th there. Oh, we're coming in hot. Probably could have went down into 4th because of how far I went into that turn, but absolutely sending it through that turn. That turn's so fun. You have to send that curve so much deeper than you think. It's very odd. Every time I'm just missing my braking spot so bad. If I could figure that out, I'd have a lot more pace on this track, I believe. Into his draft, though. See if we can stick this pass. Maybe somebody will wreck. I don't know if y'all have noticed, but the guys in 11th and 10th place, we have been making up so much time on them. So this guy is probably a little bit faster. He's probably wrecked like I have. Oh! We both hit the spin.
Car on your left. Keep to the right.
Oh, we are side by side.
Might have lost some downforce. Watch for over.
My rear wing is somehow damaged. I don't really know how that's possible, but it is a 4-way race now. This is about to get a little bit crazy.
Clear.
Oh, I don't know what just happened behind us. I'm trying to keep it on track.
Right side. Still there.
Oh, this is getting crazy. I don't know if I caused that. I may have, but I can't get another 4X or we will. get disqualified from the race. There goes someone else. I kind of shut off the white car there, but... Ooh. that was intense.
You got about 5 laps of fuel left.
Look at that, we actually got the exit right. Michael is going to be drafting pretty hard in this section. Don't want to have what happened last time. We tried to defend in this turn. Happened again because that ended up with us being in the pit lane. So hopefully that's not the case here. We spun it again, same turn. What is going on?
Last lap.
No, it's the last lap. Oh, that's so tough. It's got to lock in here. Try and finish the race. Try not to get DQ'd. Whew. We have so much more pace in these guys, I believe. Man. Who knows what this race could have been if we would have never got rear-ended as hard as possible in the the corner after the straight, but it has been a crazy race. And another spin, and that's a DQ.
Qualified for 2 minutes.
Oh my gosh. What a race. That was absolutely intense. That was actually good fun. Actually had an okay amount of pace when we were driving, not having incidents. That was overall really fun. Let's go and check and see if it was my fault when we got rear-ended or was it the guy behind us's fault. Here we go. So let's see what happened here. We're going to go to the cockpit view and just see what it looked like from his perspective. I started trying to cover the left. I am pretty far left. And he just tried to go even further left. Did I brake at a bad time? I was braking where I normally brake. That is typically my marker. Maybe that's early. He probably should have. There is a point. I don't think this is my fault. I would love to hear what you guys think about this. I kind of settle in right here. I even go further right because he's so far behind me. I brake in a straight line here. So this at least is not my fault. Turning left and blocking him. Let me make sure that my wheel is not pointed to the left. My wheel is currently pointed to... Yeah, I brake right, and I'm braking pretty straight, and then I just get sent. I don't think this is my fault. I'd love to hear what y'all think, but either way, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. It was a little bit crazy, and not a good result at all. Obviously, we got disqualified, but it was overall a good time. So I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to like and subscribe. I'll catch you in the next one.